Is this me? I can't tell.
Hi.
Oh, wait, there. Now stop.
Hi. Yeah, it's working.
Yay.
We're good. We're trying something new. My old computer fucking is basically dead. So I got a new one. And now we have a fucking camera. Now I keep staring at myself. And I probably look like a dumbass.
I can't help it.
I know.
I look so good.
So yeah, hopefully this works. We're testing it out. We're going to test it out by talking about the fucking new Slayer jam, Repentless. It's the title track of the fucking album, Repentless, coming out on 9/11.
Edgy.
Yeah. So, this is the first time I think we've reviewed every single song that's been put out for an album. But it's every one of these songs
It's different.
is kind of, different. So if they put out another song, we probably won't talk about it until the album comes out. So yeah, what do you think of Repentless?
Repentless. It's a pretty good song. It screams old school Slayer, which I think is the good thing, especially compared to
When the Stillness Comes.
Whatever the fuck the song
Such
is
a
called.
shitty song.
Compared to that, this song is leagues better than that. This is like the greatest song ever written compared to that. But I mean, it's got a lot of it just screams old school Slayer, from the main riff or the verse riff, and then like just the overall song structure as well, with lots of, I know there's like a chordy part of the song where they like hit harmonics. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's old school. And then the solo sounds very old school. It sounds like, the Slayer everybody wants, which is cool. I mean, it's good that they can still write songs like that, even with only half the original members of the band still being around. My only thing is, I'm kind of worried that the album's gonna have an identity crisis.
Yeah.
Just after the
I think
three
so,
songs
too.
that we've listened to, they're kind of all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, if it's just like, because Implode's pretty good. I mean, that's an okay song. The other one, like we said, sucks. And this one's, like I said, really good. It's old school Slayer. So I mean, if it's like this song and Implode, then yeah, it'll be a good album. But if it's at all like When the Stillness Comes, that's like, no.
Yeah.
So that's like the main thing I got from this album. Otherwise, it's a good song. I mean, the only thing is, and I mean, I know I shouldn't expect anything else, but I mean, it's a Slayer being Slayer kind of song. I mean, if you're looking to get blown away, again, aside from comparing it to the last song that they put out, then it's not going to happen. Like, it's very run-of-the-mill Slayer, which, I mean, to me is a good thing. I mean, I like Slayer. I mean, Slayer is, is a really fun band to listen to, in my opinion. So, the fact that, it is Slayer is really good. It's just that, I mean, I almost was kind of hoping it to be at least a little something to stick out with the song, which, I mean, it's a good song, but nothing really stuck out, in my opinion. It's very typical, I guess is a good word to use. It's typical is a nice word to use. But I mean, everything fits nicely. Like, I can't really say anything bad about the song. It's just that I can't also really say too much good about it, because I mean, like I said, it's just a typical Slayer song. So, and then overall, it's a pretty good song. It's a good, cool song.
Yeah, I mean, it is very, very typical, just kind of run-of-the-mill, standard Slayer. But that's what you're going to... I mean, look,
Yeah.
I mean, Slayer's always been like that, and they always will be. I don't expect them to change. They're probably just putting this album out so they can sell a shitload of them and keep touring and make money.
Yeah.
But this is the best song that they put out, and, if there's some more jams on this album, like this one, I'll be like, this is a pretty decent album. Like, I thought World Painted Blood had a couple of really cool, almost old school like Slayer jams, like the title track, is probably one of the best track off of that album, or Hate Worldwide or something like that. There was some good songs on that album, and I'm hoping that this album has some more jams like this, to where most of the time when you want to listen to Slayer anymore, you listen to the old albums. You listen to the albums from the fucking 80s, late 80s, Seasons of the Abyss, maybe Divine Intervention. Fuck the next like 3 albums till you get to God Hates Us All. Then you're okay. But I feel like this song in particular just kind of fits in with the old school stuff. Would I put this in my top 10 best Slayer songs? No. But the main riff is pretty catchy. Just the way it starts off and then it just boom, straight to the balls. I mean, it's at times during the verses, I'm like, I feel like they kind of wrote something like this before, but it's Slayer. Just fucking bang your head and shut the fuck up and just jam. And then the solo, you get to the solo, and the solos of Slayer, they're always fucking awful. And this one's no fucking different. You know, it's just some fucking put the wah on and go to town, not even try to fucking write anything. It's like literally probably Kerry King and Gary Holt just sat down in a fucking studio and was like, alright, what song do I have to do the solo next? And they're like, this one, do it right here. Go, right now. And then they're just like, and it's like, alright, sure. It's Slayer, though. I mean, what else would you expect if they actually wrote a solo? It might be fucking weird. I don't know. Tom Araya sounds like Tom Araya. I mean, he's screaming and yelling, and I'm surprised he can still do it with as old as he is and how long this band's been going. But yeah, I mean, it's Slayer. What else do you expect? I was gonna say something else, but I forget.
I'll throw in this. The only thing I was saying when I say it's like that, it's typical. It might sound like a bad thing. Is that like even looking at like Road Painted Blood, like there's something about that song that stands out.
Yeah.
Whereas this, I think it's a good old school Slayer song. It's just that nothing again really stood out. Like.
I'm looking forward to the album.
Yeah, it should be fun.
It just probably won't be the greatest thing. What do you think of that album art?
Edgy.
That controversial album art.
Likely to anger Christians.
Metalinjection.com.
Clickbait.
Click. I mean, album art's whatever. I mean, I've seen worse album art before.
You mean worse as in like good or bad, or worse as in like, oh, this is gonna piss people off?
Yeah, worse as in this is gonna piss people off. I mean, it looks cool.
Yeah.
It's better than World Painted Blood, which that was just a boring album cover.
Yeah.
If it pisses you off, then don't look at it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all I have to say. They'll probably put like a sleeve or something over top of it when they sell it in stores, though. Like God Hates Us All.
Yeah.
That thing. Yeah.
Whatever.
So the album comes out September 11th. Last time Slayer put out an album on September 11th, bad things happened. So hopefully no bad things happen this time. I don't know why they fucking did it again, but who knows.
Edgy.
Yeah. Everything about this is fucking edgy. Hard ass fucking 50-year-old dudes. Also,
with his thick gray beard. Tom Araya, I mean, with his thick gray beard.
Yeah. Someone interviewed Kerry King and asked if Jeff Hanneman's spirit is still with the band. And he's like, well, Jeff Hanneman's worm food. That's exactly what I said. He just said it how it is right there.
Yeah, I mean, I can't fault him for that.
Yeah.
That's pretty good, though.
I mean, it's true. So, alright, let us know what you think of Repentless from Slayer. See you around.
No! You missed it.
I fucked up.